Welcome everybody. We're here at the Open de France by Barnes. Start Group D, and it's two équipes de Dédelou playing against Cleanover Polo team. Just let me introduce quickly the players. Dédelou is team captain. She won this year the Nation Cup, quite experienced, and a female player in the 16 goal. And Isabelle Laurendy is playing as a captain, playing at the number 1 position. The number 2 is Nacho Kennedy, playing today with 5 goals and a very experienced player. And Juan Gris Zavaleta, 7 goals, playing at the 3. And in the back position is Ramiro Zavaleta with 4 goals. That's all in all 16 goals. On the other hand, Cleanover Polo team, they're playing with the team captain from England is Raja Karim. Is Cleanover Noah Capital is his company, and the game is on start. Number 2, Eluan Badarejo, and number 3, Alejandro Mucio with 7 goals, and 4 back, Alfredo Capella with 8. So let's see in the first minute what we're going to do. Of course, the teams are at the same level, and it's an open tournament, so nobody is in the lead, and that's why we start here. The teams on the same level, all 16 teams in 4 groups playing at the same level. The ball is in for the first goal, was scored, as you see in the review. The big fight just ahead the goal, and a nice back shot taken by Juan Gris Zavaleta, making a back shot and a tremendous shot into the goal. Well done. Which was the first goal, and the 2 umpires on the field are Peter Wright and Henry Fisher. A third man outside is Clemente Gosset. That's everything you have to know. The rest just enjoy. The team captain, lady Isabelle Laurendy, on the ball. I think nice on the near side, and now an offside. Everybody left her alone. And now, just now, in the last second, there was a defense hook, so Isabel couldn't get through. And perfectly taken over now by Mucio. The 2 strong players with a high handicap 7 and 8, Alejandro Mucio and Alfredo Capella, sending it ahead. And riding over the field, Alejandro Mucio is there. Mucio, perfect interception. That's running, it's going, it's close to the goal, and maybe the last one now. Just went off, just left on this side. What a nice run by Alejandro Mucio. And high speed, but finally the ball just went on the left side. Hit it by Dédelou. It's a great team, and they have many success. And this year, the Nation Cup, they won the Nation Cup. Isabelle Laurendy, the team captain, will bring together with their teams. Great success. Opening up nicely to the right side. Perfectly taken. Isabelle is ready. She asked for the ball and received like perfect pass by Nacho Kennedy. Nacho couldn't get hold of it. Everybody's turning. And what a nice team play between Alejandro Mucio and Alfredo Capella. Capella's there, just controlling it. Alejandro Mucio is helping out to mark the opponent player, and what a nice pass. Great revenge to put the ball back, and Mucio's flying over the field. He's still in the danger zone. And young Eluan tried to get it through, and the ball is in. Eluan Badarejo just scored a nice goal. The handicap 1 goaler playing at the 2 position. Well done, and so important that he's there. So that's the equalizer, 1-1. We're playing 5 chakras all in all yesterday, and on the first day we had a overtime. So as you see, as the teams in the 4 groups, they are very much on the same level and a very high level. Change ends very quickly. Great interception by Capella. Somebody's turning, leaning over on the left and turning on the line a little bit. Umpires were close and showing exactly how it was. So we're more or less at the half time, and players are using it just for the free change. because I guess it will be a penalty 4 in favor of Klinova Polo team. It's another field than the other days. They do have 9 full-size fields here in Chantilly. It's a great history. It's a 24th edition of this tournament of the Open de France, powered by Barnes. It's a real estate immobilier, but it's also the organization of many, many great facilities. Barnes is a great company and, again, partner here in this tournament. So penalty 4 taken by Alfredo Capella. Outstanding player, lots of experience, and high lofted shot, high in the air, and the ball is into the goal. There's no doubt about it. Perfectly taken, right in between the goalpost, high in the air. No defense player is about in this world to stop one of these balls. So just perfect. That means that Klinova is in the lead with 2 goals to 1. It's coming quickly back to the middle. Nobody's waiting. 25 seconds and then you have to be there. Ball is in. And another one by Alejandro Murcio. Delilou asks to play the ball very nicely under the neck. Lifted one. A nice back shot. Perfect by Capella. On the other side is Juan Gris Zavaleta. Yeah, got disturbed a little bit. He got to fight for the little ball. Well done by Raja Karim. Raja was here. But how nicely Juan Gris Zavaleta is playing with the ball. Coming through, but there was a tough ride-off. Maybe too much a difference of speed. And as you see, if it becomes a danger, Polo is the only sport worldwide where the umpire will blow the whistle before something serious could happen. And Juan Gris Zavaleta was alone. He was on his way. It must be penalty 2 in this case. And he will do so now. The opportunity for the equalizer. There's no way to defend, so light gallop, Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta looks quite good, easy. And shot, but hit the goalpost. It's not in. It's not in, can you believe? 27 meters. And these high-class players, 7 goals, and it's out. But that happened to all of the top world players sometimes. You missed a 30 or whatever, but in the Open de France, the penalties are so important to score. But we are just at the beginning of the game between Klinova Noah Capital Polo team and Delilou. High speed on the far side, perfectly taken by Alfredo Capella. And what a nice pass, handed it over to Alejandro Murcio. No, that's a young Eluan Badarello. And he's close and he's working the ball close to the goal, but unfortunately ball went wide, if you see it from the view by Klinova. As you see in the review, it was close. Well done there, Eluan. Eluan is a young talent. He's 20 years old and pilot of Pedro Ngomo. The coach has it taken under the neck, open it up. Very quick, the equipe Klinova taking it over directly, and Alfredo Capella and Alejandro Murcio are doing great. The one got marked or disturbed a little bit. Somebody was in the way now. Alejandro Murcio tried to start the action and got disturbed a little bit. If somebody's on the line has to be free all the time. As you see, there was a little impact, but nothing serious so far. Players are close to the pony line, and some of them, or most of them, they just use a little interruption of changing horses quickly. We do have the free change in between the tigers in more or less in the half time and in between 1 minute. And yesterday we had a situation that doesn't work, so it was in the end 2 players out of the field, and they had to come back and quickly, because it was playing only 2 from the team playing on the field, and 2 against 4, it's not the best idea in polo. So in the end, but it works. And number 1 is Raja Karim with a free hit, 30 yards, little shot, but right into the goal. Well done, Raja. With this one, it's quite important, and to get in the lead by 2 goals, 3-1, Klinova Polo team. They do have a certain speed in the game and bring out a lot of power over the midfield by Alejandro Mucio and Alfredo Capella, of course, with 7 and 8 goals. But Eluan Badarejo, he know exactly what to do, and of course, as you see, Raja Karim got a lot of experience playing polo in England. So it's an open game, still an open game. Well done on the far side now. It's the team captain Isabel Laurenti, and the ball is going closer into the goal. It was Juan Gris Zavaleta in the end who scored quickly, perfectly, and he kept the contact in the game with a second goal, 2 against 3. Well done, Tedelu, they're back. So it's the first chukka. We won't see another throw-in. It's a little rest of 3 minutes, and in between you get some nice impression of the meeting on the first day, the team meeting, and just enjoy. We are back soon, so stay tuned with pololine.tv. Thank you very much. So welcome back for the second chukka here in the Open de France in Group D. Dedelu doing fine, leading by 1 goal, 3-2. As you see the last goal here on review. And now you're live just ahead of the second chukka. Amazing, the speed and combination between Alejandro Mucio and Alfredo Capella. Doing great, and also with a great help of Eluan Badarejo. So the ball is in, thrown in. There's a big muddle around the little plastic ball, but the 2 players, Alejandro Mucio and of course Alfredo Capella, they were there, but as you see the first interruption now, umpire were close. Players explaining the umpire what happened, but I guess you know exactly what to do and what to say about that. Looks like will be a free hit from the spot to my Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. nothing serious happened, but as you see in the first games of the groups, the team has to find each other, and of course they got a little bit nervous, and it's a little bit adrenalina pura, we call it in Polo, is a second name in Argentina. But everything is in the green zone. Alfredo Capella taking a big circle for this one, so watch out. Alejandro Mucio is starting ahead just to receive the ball. He was there, but he get marked very well by Juan Gris Zavaleta. That's why couldn't get through. And on the far side, taken over perfectly by Tedelu. Under the neck, what a nice pass, a little bit deflected. Team captain is there, Isabel Londi. But they have to turn because, again, Klinova Polo team, they're on their way. Perfectly run, high speed. Alejandro Mucio, Alejandro. What a nice interruption, and Tedelu has to start again. Ramiro Zavaleta playing number 2, but helping out in defense. Ramiro playing great, nice shot, just ahead, back shot, near side. Again, another one just to save it up. And Nacho is alone in the own half, Nacho Kennedy. Nacho is waiting for the right moment just to give the pass. Now it's coming over, yeah, fake shot, but close action. It's still there, and you see as the sticks cracking together, try to hook to avoid. Perfectly taken. Ramiro Zavaleta is still there in the action, back shot, open it up, and brings Tedelu now in the action. Perfectly pass, and the team captain says Isabel Londi. Isabel didn't get hold of it much, but still on the way, still in the danger zone. Perfectly taken over by Juan Gris Zavaleta. And what a nice goal. Nacho Kennedy in the end followed and made the final and so important goal, the second one for Tedelu. As you see in the review, you have to be there at the right moment. Ball stays there. Isabel made it nicely, was correct in the position, and made the first shot. And then the ball stays there. You have to follow. So well done. Tedelu with the ball, sending it up immediately and not waiting for somebody. Nacho Kennedy. Nacho couldn't get hold of it. And what a nice interception in high speed by Juan Gris Zavaleta, but couldn't get hold of it. Open it up by Alfredo Capella. Capella. What a nice drive along the field. Open it up completely for his team and put it through Alejandro Mucio. And Raja, the team captain, was there. Oh, somebody came maybe into the line. We heard a whistle in defense, as you see in the review. Riding maybe over the line of the ball, and the line has to be free, as you mentioned, all the time. If you ride off somebody, you have to do it before and not in the moment when your opponent player likes to make the back shot or the open shot, whatever. If you ride over the ball, it might be a cross of the line, and you're crossing the line. And of course, umpire see it and will give a penalty too in favor of Klinova Polo team. The last one, Raja Karim, was successful. But let's see this one. So Raja again, playing Great Britain, is quite successful businessman and founder of Klinova. It's consumer healthcare products for partner, and he's your partner even in the polo tournament, and partner pololine.tv. Well done, taken nicely, nice style. Raja Karim, he scored, is so important, and brings the team to elite. Klinova Noah Capital. They're 4 goals now against 3 goals. Well done, Raja. Everybody is now quiet. It's not so too nervous now. Everybody's concentrating what he's doing. Got a perfect job to do. And Isabel Londi again. Perfect control on the ball, coming close on the ball. She's right alone. Everybody's leaving her alone. She's centering the ball, it's coming closer, but it's out of play. But she's right in the position just to receive the passes, and she's there and quite good. And moving on this action. Well done. You have to be in a position, and you need a number one like this, exactly like this, like Isabelle Laurendi. Perfectly taken out of defense by Klinova. Taken around the corner by Alfredo Capella. Capella, oh, jumping ball, but he don't care. Give a pass, but there's nobody. Juan Gris Zavaleta. But what a nice interception by Alfredo Capella at the right moment. Flying over the field, it's like a home run. Controlling it, the last one, and bring it in. What a nice goal by Alfredo Capella. Well done. Absolutely is using after the goal just to change horse and come back quickly in between the rule of 25 seconds. But what a nice goal, as you saw in the review. Perfect players, just perfect. Alfredo Capella in this speed and this interception to see where the right opportunity at the right moment and to go through in the high speed and load it down, download of the app of pololine.tv and see maybe not on the small cell phone, on the big screen. So enjoy all the most important tournaments on this planet by pololine.tv. So we are back in the second chakra. Klinova's in the lead, coming out very strong out of defense. Maybe now it's a chance to come back for Tedelu. Tedelu again, and Kelly. Kennedy, another one. But he missed this one. It was close. It was a great opportunity, as you see in the review, just to keep it in, and Kennedy, and that was a hard impact against the body of Nacho Kennedy. So umpire said it's a penalty one because a hard contact, a hard impact. So the goal is given on the scoreboard. So it's a next goal is 4 by Tedelu, and free hit, of course, if you mentioned, from the center of the field. You have to be careful if somebody is around and just turning, cannot crash into somebody, and it's quite dangerous. But as you see, in one foul in one action, you maybe receive 2 goals against you, one on the scoreboard and another one right from the center of the field. Let's see, Ramiro Zavaleta. Got a long drive along the field, but now we prefer to dribble to win meter by meter. Ramiro got a quick horse, passing over the right side and just center it just ahead of the goal. Alfredo Capella has to watch out. Still on the way to the goal, is still in. Capella, just moving it out. Try to move it out, but got a big help by Alejandro Mucio. Alejandro Mucio get disturbed, and there's another contact by, in between Juan Gris Zavaleta. Tried to intercept on the near side, but maybe moved over, and Juan Gris Zavaleta had a little conversation with the umpire about that. But the main thing is that nothing serious happened, of course. Like so far in this tournament, everything went into the green zone. So no problem at all. All horses are fine, and all players as well. I hope you do so. So free hit 5B. Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. They have a clear plan and impressing the speed of the team and coming out very quickly out of defense. And it's very difficult to calculate the speed and where the opponent team is coming. Tedelu had to find out. And another one by Alfredo Capella. Alejandro Mucio. Bring it to the left. Difficult angle, bring a nice back shot just ahead of the goal. What a miracle pass just behind the horse, and fantastic goals. Alfredo Capella, maybe one of the best goals so far in this tournament of the Open de France. What a nice shot under the tail. You have to see the review about that. And the final score, that was Alfredo Capella, but what a nice pass under pressure on the near side, just behind the tail. Wow, that's something. It brings the team Klinova Polo team into the lead by 6 goals against 4. Another one by Alfredo Capella. What a nice drive. Cut shot is still on his way. He's passing the 30-yard line. Everybody in the black shirt got to come back just to avoid even more dangerous situation. What a nice save by Dedelou. Dedelou taking out the ball perfectly, finding the new direction. We heard the bell, the first bell, and a nice pass. Isabelle Londi can't get through. Ball died a little bit behind her. Game changed again. Big pressure again. Last second, Juan Gris, Alejandro Mucio, another one. And Nacho Kennedy has to come back, and perfect interception coming out of the goal. Ramiro Zavaleta saved it up very nicely. A second bell. What a second half of the second chakra. What a nice goals. What a speed. And lots of goals. 10 goals so far. So just enjoy. You will see more goals just in the chakra time. The best goals by Tito Ruiz Guinazu from yesterday. So just enjoy and stay tuned. We're back soon for the third chakra. Tedelou and Klinova. See you soon. Thank you. Then we don't have a run, we have a fly, we have an over speed, and it looks quite good. Tito Ruiz Guinazu, so the ball is into the goal, the first one. It's 1 goal to Animales Polo team. Nice to have you back here in the Open de France by Barnes. A tremendous match we're having here between Klinova, Noah Capital, and impressing the speed, the power, and the goals here by Alfredo Capella, Alejandro Mucio, Eluan Badarello, and Raja Karim. They're in the lead with 6 goals, and Tedelou is so important and so good to come back. Maybe it's a very successful team. They won the Nation Cup with Isabelle Londi, the team captain, and Nacho Kennedy is playing today in this team with 5 goals. Juan Gris Zavaleta, what a great player, and Ramiro Zavaleta is there as well. So the next 3 chakra, they will show it. So far 10 goals, so a lot of goals. It's an open game, and yeah, we are now away. 15 of the top 40 players are taking place in this tournament here. You see the high level and standard. All in all, believe it or not, we do have another 6 to 8 goal tournament here in the Open de France with 16 goal. Around 1,400 polo horses extra here. So it's really a center of continental Europe, and perfectly organization. They do have 9 full-size fields and they are in perfect shape. We will start the third chaka with a throw-in by one of the 2 umpires is Peter Wright and Henry Fisher, and third man Clemente Gosset. Ball thrown in, and immediately there's again Alejandro Mucio. What a great combination with Alfredo Capella. And try to send it up now. It's quite before the storm, and now what a great shot. Alfredo Capella tries to do it in one shot. Difficult angle, or maybe nearly impossible angle. But players from this kind of Alfredo Capella, they try to score from all directions of the field. So watch out. Juan Gris Zavaleta is coming out of defense. It looks easy, try to find somebody. Nice under the neck, lofted high shot, perfectly taken and taken over by Nacho Kennedy. Nacho Kennedy, what a nice drive. Alfredo Capella has to make security just to save it up, but he did very well. Open it up, but Kennedy is still there. Still on this right side, just to interrupt a little bit. Capella, Kennedy. Nice takeover on this goals to goals play. And maybe now another run by Nova Polo team. Open it up. Perfectly taken. Alejandro Mucio. Another one. Mucio waiting for the right moment to make the last one, but Nacho Kennedy was there just to avoid the last one. Perfectly done. It's up and down, or it's high class, it's high-end polo. It's perfectly taken from both teams, just in the air, lifting a little bit. Circus polo on tour. Well done by Ramiro Zavaleta. What a control on the ball in high speed. Zavaleta open it up. Ramiro nicely. But the defense, perfect pass by Eluan Badarello, a young player, 20 years old. He's doing perfectly, and the team helping a lot. And another opportunity by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris tries to open it up, and another great interception here. Yeah, that was high speed, and somebody came across. And another time, these 2 players, Alfredo Capella, they went through with the ball. And Alejandro Mucio, as you see in the review, perfectly. Unbelievable the speed these players are having. And so the umpire, they will decide now, because maybe the striker was alone and there was no defense player, so they don't give a free hit from the spot or from the center. So it's more ahead, of course. It's another big opportunity by Nova Capital Polo team, impressing the speed and the quality of the horses, and Alfredo Capella broke through. Try to find the right position for the ball, and it will be penalty 4. We heard play. Alfredo Capella. There are 4 players in the black shirts. Tidelu just ahead of their own goal, just to avoid this free hit, 54 metric meters. And Alfredo Capella is coming closer. Watch out. And the high lofted ball, it's traveling exactly right into the goal. Alfredo Capella. You can see it again, and the ball was in. Perfectly taken, high in the 9th floor, and nobody can defend penalties like this. The ball is in. Maybe now by Tidelu. Perfect by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Open it up to Kennedy. Ramiro's there first. Ramiro first. Ramiro, keep cool, man. Hit the goal post. Into the air on the near side. Just safe. Unbelievable in the air. But bad luck by Telelu, by Ramiro Zavaleta. Was close to score. And on the other hand, they drive again along the field. Juan Gris Zavaleta had to come back just to help out and build up a new action for the team Tedelu. Juan Gris Zavaleta. Nice pass under the neck, precisely, exactly into the run of their team. Team captain Isabel Londi was there, but the ball was a little bit too close. Nice interception. Ball says to Alfredo Capella first. What an open back shot. Found Alejandro Mucio. Mucio under the neck. Perfect. And Eluan Badareyo. But we heard a whistle. Now we do have the difference of 3 goals of the two teams, and Klinova with 7 goals to 8. It's a free change now. We're more or less in the halftime, and players have to do it, as you mentioned, in between 1 minute. So no talking, no drinking, and they have to be back quickly. As you see, some players, they didn't touch the ground. They fly from one horse to the other. It's quicker than the pit stop in the Formula Uno. Polo players do it in less than 1 second, just to move over from one horse onto the other. Fastest ball game in the world, the oldest team sport, polo. Incredible. So Tedelu, maybe they will change the tactic, that Juan Gris Zavaleta will play more offensive, and Nacho Kennedy go maybe in the back position, but who knows? There are many possibilities for a team to change position on tactics, but the equipe of Klinova Noah Capital Polo team, they're quite strong in the back, and they're flying over the field, and the understanding between the players is outstanding. Very difficult to play against these teams, and you need maybe another tactic to slow it down, whatever. So maybe now for Tedelu. The small dribble, and Juan Gris Zavaleta tried to save it up, take it over. Juan Gris. Maybe now the big one, nice one. It's still there. Team captain is there. Well done, Isabel Londi, and the ball is going just wide. It's into the goal. Well done, Isabel. So important to score this one. And again, you see how important it is that you're in the right position at the playing. If you're playing at the number 1, receive the passes and then score the goals. Isabel Londi, the captain of Tedelu, she scored very well, and so important to come a little bit closer. 5 goals to 7. And change quickly, and ball is in. Another opportunity now by Tedelu. Now they are there. The third striker is running better. Another one for Juan Gris Zavaleta. Open it up, nicely taken over by number 4, Ramiro Zavaleta. Ramiro is waiting for the right moment just to give the pass ahead. Giving it back to Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris had a lot of work there because players in yellow are coming out quickly. Another try by Nacho Kennedy. No, that's Ramiro Zavaleta. Ramiro first. Taken over by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris. That looks quite good. Great control and the right moment. Open it up, playing it around the corner. But it's still off. It's on the side, to the right side. Nice try by Juan Gris Zavaleta. But there's always a lot of traffic just ahead of the goal. So not easy. We're on the third striker. Time is ticking down. It's 2 goals of difference. Klinova is doing quite well and coming out of defense. Back shot perfectly taken. Tedelu is turning. Everybody now, it's 2 against 2 situation. And Juan Gris Zavaleta can get hold through, but on the other hand, it's turned again. Zavaleta is there, back shot. Nobody's here. Lots of time to turn the ball by Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. Open it up, bring it up for a new line, more boards to boards. Waiting for the right moment just to give a big pass. Send it by DHL and received perfectly by the team captain Raja Karim. Raja, move it a little bit ahead. Eluan Eluan taking it over nicely. Back shot. The last second by Juan Gris-Zavaleta. Taking it over. Maybe now the opportunity by Tedelu. Another one. Ball stays here. What a nice team play. One is following the other. Ball is still there. And young Eluan Badarejo he's put it ahead for the team captain. Raja couldn't get through because the line was already created for the team and Black Tedelu. Nicely by Nacho Kennedy. Nacho is alone there. Bringing it ahead now. And back shot again. Make it even longer, but Kennedy, what a nice interception, waiting for the second ball. And it just comes there, flying over the field. They break opportunity. What a nice run, what a perfect run. And the ball is in by Ramiro Zavaleta, coming out of defense finally and scored a nice goal. And it must be, as you see in the review, perfectly done by Ramiro Zavaleta. So you will see now in the Chaka the perfect goal by Juan Jauretche. So just enjoy the perfect goals they had on the last days. And we are back soon with pololine.tv. Thank you so much.
For me, the candidate to win the tournament it's Magdalene.
La Magdalene.
Kazakh.
La Fija.
La Magdalene.
The Brittany Polo team. Eso.
And the understanding player for me will be Ciro Urturi.
León Donoso.
Beltrán Laulé.
Hilario Ruiz Guiazú.
León Donoso.
Hilario Ruiz Guiazú.
Agustín Gustavo Emsens.
savez pourquoi j'aime vivre ici? Parce que j'aime ses habitants. J'aime les soutenir avec mon livret. Et j'aime donner 1 euro chaque mois à un projet et voir ma banque en donner autant. J'aime voir s'élever les nouvelles entreprises près de chez moi. J'aime voir arriver à maturité les initiatives locales qui nous régalent. J'aime voir que l'on prend soin des êtres qui nous sont chers. Des solutions concrètes et solidaires existent pour soutenir ceux qui se mobilisent près de chez moi. J'aime mon territoire.
Each day, we at La Cornue set upon a journey to create a masterpiece. An icon of French cuisine and culture since 1908. A time-honored culinary tradition, treasured for generations the world over.
Welcome back for the next tracker, the Open de France, powered by Barnes. Most of the games we will transmit live and direct by pololine.tv, and if they are at the same time, then maybe we tape them, and all the matches you will see here on pololine.tv of the Open de France, of course. So stay tuned. It's high level for continental Europe. It's a unique tournament and 16 teams at the same level. You see the match, Group D, it's Tedelu and Klinanova Noah Capital, and Tedelu did very well. They're coming closer now. It's a tough game. It's 6 goals Tedelu against 7 by Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. Here we are for the next chakra, perfectly taken by a young Eluan Badarello. Badarello is bringing up out to the boards and bringing his teammate into the opportunity. Alejandro Mucio looking where Alfredo Capella is, and he will receive the pass. No, not now. Everybody tried to find the ball. Juan Gris Zavaleta is turning his horse, quickly coming closer to the action, but still there are 2 people just fighting for the little ball just to take it over. Another opportunity now. Klinova again. Coming closer, watch out, Alejandro Mucio, and behind Alfredo Capella on the ball. Alfredo. So we heard a whistle, umpire stopped this action. A little confusion for the players. And Klinova is appealing a little bit, lifting the sticks in the air, but we will see finally what the umpire will decide. Will be free hit taken by Tedelu, it looks like. Exactly, that was a decision made. Out of defense, Tedelu. Nice drive along the field, right, entering the center line, taken over by Kennedy. Nacho Kennedy. Nacho again, lifting up in the air, under pressure, another one, leading ahead. The last one on the near side, a little bit under the neck, misses one. Coming out of defense, Klinova, what a nice saved up. Bringing it up again. It's up and down now, perfectly. The team captain Raja Karim now on this way. Controls it very nicely with a half swing, just precisely the best he can do. Another one coming closer to the goal. And a fantastic goal by Raja Karim, can you believe? And bringing back the 2-goal lead by 8-6. Wow. Well done, Raja. At the right moment, like a home run from the own half, controlling the ball. Last one in half swing, just to be sure that the last one went in. Clever play by Raja Karim, the CEO, by Klinova. The ball is in. Tedelu at first of all Alfredo Capella. Not happy about that. It looks like we will see penalty 4. The discussion, Juan Gris Zavaleta wants to know exactly what happened, but decision by the umpire is clear, of course. While the sun is coming out, noon. It's high noon and perfect condition, perfect grounds here. 9 full-size field here in Chantilly. Absolutely Polo Center. Alejandro Mucio now. Giving some advices to young Eluan Badarello. Great polo talent, 20 years old, and coach all the time. El Piloto, you call it. It's Pedro Ngomo taking care of the young, talented French player. And finally, the 6th yard will be taken by Alfredo Capella. Watch out. The last one was high in the air. And this one not so high and deflected, saved. But what a great save on the line. In the last second, just a few centimeters before the ball crosses the goal line. That was really close, but what a great defense. So we will see a corner. Another one by Alfredo Capella. Alfredo's concentrating. Just concentrating for the next one. That one was good. But great defense by Tedelu. Another one. Capella. Just checking how Tedelu is just defending just ahead of the goal. Calculating everything. A light breeze, everything is calculated, and now high lofted one, and this looks very good into the goal. So important. Alfredo Capella with the next one, high in the air, and brings the next goal. It's 9-6. Klinova, Noah Capital, they're on their way in Group D. It looks good, but as in the game yesterday, we had also 3 goals of difference, and in the end it ended in an overtime. So you never know. Back shot taken out of the melee. Capella open it up nicely. Bring it up for Alejandro Mucio. Alejandro entered immediately, but Eloan Bardeo is directly there. Oh, Juan Gris Zavaleta was not happy with that. And Alfredo Capella said, no, it's not possible. Juan Gris Zavaleta started to go ahead for his action, and he was the last man, or the first man in this case, for his team. And the last man, Alfredo Capella, tried to defend this one close to the center line, but will be, looks like a penalty 3. Dedelu got the big opportunity to come closer now. Maybe it's so important to score the next goal, to keep in touch with the scores, the many goals today. So it's an open game and fast game, very good action, perfect goals, nice penalties, everything is possible. And Juan Gris Zavaleta, 7 goals. Want to be sure to make this one. Nice temperature, it's not too hot for Polo, it's 23 degrees. Sun is coming out, light, a little bit cloudy. Only light breeze, not much wind. Perfect to take a penalty hit for this fine gentleman, Juan Gris Zavaleta. Concentration, building up one line with himself, the ball, and the goal, and it got saved. The penalty 3 was saved on the line. Perfectly saved, just stopped and taken over by Klinova. What a nice save just ahead of the goal by Alejandro Mucio, and Alfredo Capella moved it up a little again. And Raja got some help by Eloan Bardeo. Back shot by Isabelle Laurendi. But everybody was following the line, and maybe Isabel was leaning over a little bit over the line. Umpires blows immediately, both at the same time, the whistle, and we will see a penalty 4 in favor of Klinova Polo team. What a great save, 40-yard free hit. Dedelu got their opportunities to score more goals. But what a great defense by Klinova Noah Capital to save up. Even the penalty 3, they saved up many, many opportunities by Dedelu. But it's not over. We're more or less at the halftime. At the third chaka, some player used it for the free change.
Penalty 2.
And the umpire had a little discussion, a little speech together, and of course telling the players to come down a little bit, just to concentrate. And we all know it's quite difficult under pressure and hot temperature under the helmet, but we will see. And they try to keep it down in the green zone. It's very good. Don't forget Philipp Müller, the Swiss team captain. He offered a Fairness Cup in the end of this tournament. We will take over, handle over in the big prize giving, and team which is fair to the other players, to the umpires, to their horses, to everybody. They will receive a nice cup. I like the idea, and bringing up more the idea of fairness. But in between this tournament, the Open de France by Barnes, we have a very good climate all between the teams, in between these teams. And they understand each other. They are many of friends they know from many tournaments, of course. And it's a good atmosphere. That's what I wanted to say. So everything is cleared out, and now the penalty 3 on the other side, taken by Raja Karim. And another one, it looks good, and it's in again. It's now the next goal, 10 goal, 2-6. Raja Karim very precisely with his penalties. Yeah, that's two so far. 1 goal scored and 3 penalties. So Raja Karim with 4 goals. That looks excellent for Raja Karim. I don't know what he had for breakfast, but it worked perfectly. The number 1, helping a lot, Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. And again, Klinova is on this way, nicely taken by the number 3, Alejandro Mucio close to the goal, and the last one leaning over and went through the goal. Another one, as you see in the review, perfectly taken. And a nice goal on the offside, leaning over ahead, bringing the next goal by Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. Dedelu, of course, not happy with that, but it's not over. Don't forget, it's not over. It's still everything possible. Don't worry. We're at the Open de France by Barnes. Everything could happen. Maybe now. Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan. Nice drive along the field. The ball is rolling, still on this way. And now Kennedy. Oh, Ramiro Zavaleta. Correction. What a great opportunity again and again. A miss. Bad luck so far. There were a lot of possibilities to score more goals by Dedelu. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Perfectly taken out from defense, always Klinova Noah Capital. Like in the Polo book and tactics, just to take it out, to save it up, to give it to your next player, and he will send it up to number 2, Eluan Badarello. Eluan can get through. Juan Gris Zavaleta just stopped it just close to the middle. Eluan Badarello had to go away, and Juan Gris Zavaleta sent it up. Here he is. Perfectly control. Another one under the neck. Bad luck again. Ball jumped in the moment. Juan Gris wanted to control the open shot, and Ramiro Zavaleta tries to enter. Perfectly taken, and Nacho Kennedy. Nacho turned around on the gray. Nacho give a nice pass. And Juan Gris Zavaleta is there. Looks good at the moment. That looks very, very good. Somebody came into the line. And then we heard an umpire whistle close to the goal of Klinova Noah Capital Polo team. Like the yellow beans are everywhere, and they're running around very quickly, making a lot of pressure. There's still some discussion in the team of Klinova. Penalty 2, close to the goal. And now the big one for Juan Gris Zavaleta. Zavaleta looks easy, and it's into the goal. Of course, he made it. It's the next one. It's 7 goals now to Dedelu. And 11 by Klinova Noah Capital. 4 goals of difference. Everything's possible. There's 1 chaka left. So don't worry, maybe now. Ball is in. Directly taken over by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan on the far side. Nicely taken over. We heard the first bell. 30 seconds to go. And Klinova just turned it again perfectly. Back shot, and then under the neck, and then Juan, the young Eluan Badello. Ball is back, but no chance to enter by Juan Gris Zavaleta. the ball went away, was into the ground, a dead ball. So that's why we conclude this tracker and a little rest of around 3-4 minutes. So just enjoy with our partners. We are back soon. Stay tuned with pololine.tv. Thank you very much. You're back for the Open de France by Barnes for the last tracker. It's 11-7 was a clear thing so far by Klinova Noah Capital Polo team, and 4 goals is the difference, and 4 goals exactly scored Raja Karim, the CEO of Klinova Noah Capital. It's so important that everybody on the field is there in their position and score and do whatever he can with the 4 players. Klinova Noah again, seeing the ball just from the middle. Enough space, it's a 2-2, it's against 1 situation, but a little miss just in high speed. Juan Gris-Zavaleta opened it up with a back shot, and ball was going a little bit not straight goal to goal, but Ramiro Zavaleta wanted to enter goal to goal, and line existed for the player in yellow, better known as Klinova Noah Capital. So we'll be free hit by Alfredo Capella. Outstanding player today, and what a great combination with Alejandro Mucio. They control the game and the speed, of course, giving many nice and very clever passes. So we heard play. Watch out, Alfredo Capella. It's around close to 100 meters just ahead of the goal by Tedelu, and that maybe can conclude this match in Group D. And it's a perfect one. It's a high one, it's a lofted one. It's still on this way, but just went wide to the right. What a great drive, as you see in the replay. High in the air, but went wide. So still the opportunity by Juan Gris-Zavaleta. Dedelu tried to find a plan in the last tracker, maybe. Perfectly taken out to Nacho Kennedy. Kennedy's there, but right under pressure. Got to work in their own half just to get it out of their own half. Giving back the pass to Juan Gris-Zavaleta. Juan. What a nice try now to take it over. But it's still far away from the goal by Klinova. And maybe now it's coming closer. Juan Gris. Another one by Juan Gris-Zavaleta. Maybe now. And taken over by Ramiro Zavaleta. And he got disturbed immediately. Back shot. Alfredo Capella is turning, coming back in defense. Tedelu still with the opportunity to break through. They're working the ball inch by inch. Nacho Kennedy, Nacho's there, Nacho's close, near side, under the neck, try to get it closer to the goal. Didn't happen. What a great defense again by Clean Over, coming out with high speed on their own half. Near side, offside. Just perfect hook at the right moment. Ball stays here. Alejandro Mucio taking over. Mucio nicely taken under the neck and to bring it ahead to Raja Al Karim. Watch out. Eluan. Badarejo and Eluan. Ball is still there in the green, in the danger zone. Tedelu. They managed to take it out. What a great tracker is coming up and down. Juan Gris Zavaleta waiting for the right moment to give the pass high in the air. Deflected shot. Nicely taken, back shot by Ramiro Zavaleta. But bring the same problem back to Ramiro. Because Klinova is still there. Maybe now with a little time for Juan Gris Zavaleta just to save it up on the boards. And open it up now, maybe with a long drive. That was the line of Juan Gris Zavaleta, and somebody entered into this line. Players are using the interruption just for 1 minute for the free change. And we'll come back quickly. And still some advices and talk between two magnificent players on the field, Alejandro Mucio and Alfredo Capella. Playing brilliant in this afternoon, and tremendous effort in Group D. Klinova, Noah Capital. Down the right temperature, it looks quite good. It's 4 goals of the difference between the two teams. But don't forget, we are playing in groups, 4 groups with 4 teams, even 1 lost games. You're still in the opportunity to become second, and that's why everybody is hustling up and never give up. And please don't forget to put the clock for the next one. We will have at 14:30, 2:30. The next one, Mungo is playing against Amanada. And the next match then at 1700, 5 o'clock, La Fija Sandbox facing Jolly Rogers, King of Polo. Funny good name and great team. So have a complete polo day here at the Open de France by Barnes. Nicely Ramiro Zavaleta tried to bring up his teammate Juan Gris Zavaleta. Difficult now for him to come closer to the goal. Maybe it could manage now. Another bad luck situation to Tedelu. They got so many opportunities, bad luck, and in the end, that's why we do have the 4 goal difference, 11-7. Another hit in. It was quite relaxed, but with a nice hit in, far into the field. Taken over by Mucio. So he was waiting for the right moment just to give it under the neck. But the ball is still on the boards. Juan Gris Zavaleta back shot. Exactly taken over. Ooh, careful. It's good. Ramiro Zavaleta. What a cool guy. He's waiting for the right moment. Take it over. And Nacho Kennedy. Nacho. Just to control this one. Nacho, that looks good. Perfect. He's on his way. Just the last one. And the ball is on his way and into the goal. Nacho Kennedy in the replay. You will see the high speed and how good Nacho Kennedy just scored this goal. Perfect. 8-11. 8-11. 3 goals of difference, but not much time left. Around 2 minutes. It's a little bit mission impossible. 3 goals in 2 minutes. So Tedelu is there first, of course, expecting the ball. Don't want to lose any time. And maybe if teams are in the groups are on the same points, then the difference of goal counts. So that's why nobody gives up until the end of the game. Even if you're leading back, but another goal by Klinova, taken perfectly in high speed. Waited for it. It's not in. The ball was not in. Not in. Fortunately by Tedelu. What a great run again. Bring it in by Juan Grease Zavaleta. Got some pressure on the left side now. Hard right up by Eluan Badarello. Nicely taken over. Zavaleta showing. Maybe it's his side. Tried to enter on the near side. How clever Alfredo Capella. Control it between two players. Lifted up a little bit. Just waiting for the big one. And it's flying around the field now. Send it like a DHL. And another postal coach. Musio's there again. Alejandro. Just to keep it in. And still there. The last half a minute sticking down. And unfortunately, Tedelu, the missing 3 goals. So many opportunities. I will repeat myself, but it's true. Everything was possible. So we close to the end of the match in Group D. If you mentioned, the next one will be close at 2:30. Transmitted live, of course, by pololine.tv, as well as at 5 o'clock. The next match here on the Open de France, so 3 games today. And we heard a whistle. Alfredo Capella was on his way and got disturbed a little bit, so we will see in the replay that happens. Was a little bit dangerous situation, and possible that the umpire will bring it up to penalty 4. It looks like exactly like this. 54 meters ahead of the goal, penalty 4. Call it 60 yard. Or if you're really expert, of course, penalty 4. So tremendous power in Group D by Klinova Noah. And impressing that all of the team players, Raja Karim, he's got 4 goals. We have to mention this. And Eluan Badarello is perfect, a perfect link, just with working in midfield and helping and giving passes and riding off the opponent players. And of course Alejandro Musio and Alfredo Capella, no doubt about it. That was high class. And maybe now another opportunity now for Raja Karim. Lifted up again, but no contact. That's the final bell, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the Group D, the first match in Group D. And the final match, 11 goals to Klinova and 8 goals to Tedelu. Shake hands, everything is in the green zone, all horses are fine, of course players are okay. Maybe a little bit sad, Tedelu, because they missed so many opportunities. And as you see, the first chukka started more or less, it's the same. It's 3 goals by Klinova, and then another 2 goals of difference in the second chukka. The third chukka was the best chukka by Tedelu, I guess. It was only 1 goal of difference. And then in the last chukka, Klinova showed what they can do. And the final result, of course, it was 11-8. It's the 3 goals of difference, and that exactly, I guess, was the difference between the 2 teams. Thank you also to the 2 mounted umpire, Peter Wright and Henry Fisher. They did a great job, kept everything in the green zone, and Clemente Gosset, the 3rd man. And we're waiting also for the statistics. It's interesting, not only to the expert, but there you see the fouls and the free hits and the scored goals by the free hits, and it's so important. You can learn a lot about the statistics in polo and the tactics. It's quite good, even for the team you play against. And We got all the information by pololine.tv. Just wait a second, and we got all the information. We're close with several cameras around on the Pondy line, and as you see, players are coming back from the victory team, Klinova Noah Capital. They're happy. Raja Karim scored 4 goals, so he's happy, as you see. Can't stop to swing a stake, stay on a horse maybe, and take the greetings by the team and all the helping hands by Klinova. So it looks good. There's a big smile on the face of Raja Karim. Well done. So as you see, the best goals of the game of the first match in Group D. And it started quite good to Tidelu. But then, after it was an open game, Klinova Noah Capital, they were strong and stronger, and they scored so important goals. And they were very precise, even with the free hits. With great speed, and the special players, Alejandro Mucio with 7 goals and Alfredo Capella, of course, with 8 goals. They made the difference on the field when precise and speed and class. And they bring Klinova Noah Capital Polo team into the lead, and it looks always safe and clear that they will make it today. So it's a great start in Group D, and Klinova 11, Tidelu 8. That concludes the final. So we're just waiting for the statistics. Here they are. And the field goals, as you see, Tidelu got more field goals, believe this. And the winning of the throw-ins is the same. The fouls made maybe the difference. There are 4 more fouls on the side of Tidelu. And the penalty scored 2 out of 4. On the other hand, and that makes a difference, it's 5 out of 7. So there's only 1 corner and no yellow card. So it was a fair and clear game. That was perfect. So we will just prepare the next match at 2:30. And I hope you're all there for the next one in the Open de France. The 2 teams, they are just preparing. It's even in the Group D, it's the same group, so it's quite interesting. It's a Mungo Polo team and Amanara Polo team in Group D. At 2:30, we are here and transmitting live and direct all over the world in color in the highest quality. So stay tuned. Thank you very much.